Racing, Corborn Bright sprung well the inside, and Thrilling Ava gets out quite nicely too. Going quickly forward though, Magic Arrow might head them off into the first bend, with then also Applause, who checked Allegro Max, but he tries to get around it now. Back in the field here then, we've got Charm. Out the back door, we've got Corborn Wales and Noaki Hurricane. Down the back, Magic Arrow in front. Corborn Bright sneaking through the inside. 3 links back to Allegro Max, certainly not done with. Then Thrilling Ava further back in the field to Charm and Applause. On the corner, Corborn Bright sweeps around Magic Arrow. Corborn Bright, Magic Arrow, Allegro Max. Thrilling Ava was fourth to go by, but close up. Next one and then to Charm. And that'd be followed back in the race then by Applause. Corborn Wales was well back with Noaki Hurricane. Oh, she did the job. She took her time. She didn't panic though. And it's a learning curve for this greyhound. It's only start 10. She's very young. 30.46 today was good enough. Run home 11.73. Racing, Kazillion hops out well, so does Ode to Liberty. Wide and Azure Dreams is there early as well, and in amongst it was Vicky's Quest and Porky Pig, who cops a check. Corborn Tomcat wide. War on Tour has missed the kick and has no chance, and another drinks back with them. Ode to Liberty in front, Kazillion around the outside of it, back and behind them then to Corborn Tomcat. Ode to Liberty, fresh up for Richard Waite, well done, is in from Kazillion. Corborn Tomcat, War on Terror rocketing home there with Vicky's Quest. That'd be followed by Porky Pig. Another drink was well back when they crossed. Well. Ode to Liberty, the 8. Fresh up, locally trained by Richard Waite. And it was the rising 5-year-old beating the rising 5-year-old. Racing, Jill Sprite fairly away, and Vision and Power was slow, and so was another Jill bolting across to the lead. Winfield Autumn should be hard from there. Our Jack Attack comes out after it. They'd be followed through then by Jill Sprite. Trying to work between runners now. We've got Hannibal Lecter, cops a bad check. Around the outside here comes Hey You. Vision and Power's making good ground on the inside. Winfield Autumn bolts in. Vision and Power got through to second. Another Jill came with its narrowly third, ahead of our Jack Attack. Then Hey You. Further back in the race then we had Jill Sprite. Hannibal Lecter badly checked the top, and Regina Haka. What's she run, Winfield Autumn? 17.78. It's her best yet, and it's her 6th win here. And she's bolted off the trap. She's come home in 10.80. She's bolted off the traps here. Racing, Big Time Kaz, a fair break the inside. Barry's Way goes hard early along with Red Crystal. Also Jelly Gem a little bit closer in, and Heidi around the outside's getting reasonably prominent. Big Time Kaz has now got back midfield. Getting back with that too would have been Opawa Cassidy, and a good way from them Opawa J. Down the back goes Barry's Way by 2, but Sydenham is stalking him. 4 back to Red Crystal. The inside of that then we've got Big Time Kaz getting home well, and Opawa Cassidy. Around the bend, Barry's Way. Can he do it? November 8 last year, and he's in. Great day for Richard Waite and for the litter. Barry's Way holds Sydenham. Big Time Kaz ran home strongly for a fairly close third. Then we had Opawa Cassidy back behind those runners. Further back in the race, we had Opawa J. Red Crystal was back with Jelly Gem, Heidi. Richard Waite, it's your day. Barry's Way, November 8, 2013, this dog's last win. He's won 50k, this dog. 52 now. Racing Miss Universe, fair break, Big Fat Gypsy gets out fast. Aljetta's up on the pace today. Miss Universe just tucked up in behind them. They'll be followed through then by Power Sister, things getting tight. Sweet Lies around the outside. They'll be followed through then by B Rabbit as they swing up towards the corner. Getting well back here is All in All, and also Cassim up. They come right across the track. Thrill on the inside. Ooh, a Power Sister, Miss Universe lunged at it. Big Fat Gypsy, Aljetta out wider. Four-way go. I favour the one or the two. All in All just back in behind those runners. Great line up that. Then we had B Rabbit. Cassim ended up being back when they crossed with All in All. Big Fat Gypsy's gone up for third on the tally, and that'd probably be right. Has she got up, Miss Universe, or is Opawa Sister held? Looking at the board, can tell you the lead up 7.01. And the run, well, the overall time's 18.10, so... Racing Wire fair break. Callboard Ignite came out pretty well too, and so too did Felia, but punching to the lead now YOY. Cosmic Fury's getting around the outside, and Bad Weeks in amongst them too. Bit of a ruck here. Callboard Ignite goes back a stride or two. Well back off them here. We've got Matilda's Babe Felia. YOY in front, coming hard. Felia again out wide. Down they go. YOY from Felia. Cosmic Fury third. Fourth to go by then would have been Callboard Ignite, and that'd be followed back in the field. Then we had Sleeper Agent wasn't in the call. Back with them too was Bad Week. Shake him up well back, and back with that was Matilda's Babe. Called Felia twice top of the straight there, sorry about that, but it was Matilda's Babe going back through the field. Not they look anything alike really. Well, they're both black, I suppose. Anyhow, the winner, pretty convincing YOY, beaten off the traps, but punched through to the lead and has been too fast. Racing, he gets out okay, Dream Collector. He's back probably where you'd think he'd be, and Smash Allegro gets to the lead from Wipu, followed through then by Always Welcome. Dream Collector's about to wheel into the clear. Hopefully, no, he's not. He's in trouble. Dream Collector, our favourite, has gone amiss, sadly. Up ahead of him, we've got Trident. Down the back straight they go, and Smash Allegro's in front by a couple of lengths. Giving chase here would have been Wipu. Through on the inside, sees a chance, is going a race, then Always Welcome further back to Trident. Dream Collector is pulled up, almost up they come. Wipu over the top of Smash Allegro. Wipu in from Smash Allegro. Sees a chance, I think narrowly third from Always Welcome. They go through to the final. Then Trident. And Dream Collector Dave Fahey's with the dog. Wipu. Makes you weep sometimes, greyhound racing. But Wipu has won it, and congratulations Lisa Ahern and Craig Rendell. Let's not decry the winning performance. And this is a dog who last won a Class 3. Racing Fashion and Fame springs out okay. Check the Mail trying to race it early, and Trust Issues is handy enough too. And here's Jibba Jabba Jewel coming off and around the outside. Air raid between runners back towards the rear with Wallace Ladd. Into the back they go, and Fashion and Fame's acceleration carries it clear by 6 from Check the Mail. The outside of it to Jibba Jabba Jewel. Wallace Ladd was next, and further back then to Trust Issues and Air Raid. Fashion and Fame is comfortably clear by 6 or 7. Trying hard here is Jibba Jabba Jewel. Check the Mail the inside with Trust Issues getting home. Fashion and Fame is in. Jibba Jabba Jewel second, Trust Issues third, and Check the Mail qualifies fourth. The last pair, Wallace Ladd and Air Raid. Fashion and Fame makes it 4 straight for Lisa Ahern today, and has broken 30 seconds, 29.99 on the clock, with a run home of 11.68. And we have a new Wanganui Derby favourite. Racing, Boston Lightning stood at the start and Corborn Bully was slow as well, and Homebush Limbo bolts to the lead and Bolt Allegro comes after it, and then Big Boy Dino's trying to crash after them. Getting a run through the inside here is Cosmic Rascal. Then we've got Fear Conquest around them. Lightning as well back in the race as they come up the straight. Over the top comes Bolt Allegro and scores. Does redeem itself for the other day. Bolt Allegro wins from Homebush Limbo. Close up third then Big Boy Dino. That'd be followed then behind those runners. We had Cosmic Rascal with Boston Lightning back beside that. Was never a hope after the beginning it made. Corborn Bully was a good way back with Rebel Joe. Bolt Allegro in. Worked pretty hard for it too. 17.82 the winning time. The sprinters aren't running any time today, but he was out midfield, so he had to work. Racing, Winfield Blackie strides out nicely from Super Rooster, and you're laughing. And a favourite's got clear going to this first bend. Tucked up in behind them here, we've got Angelic Star. Just a Boy getting into a wee bit of trouble. Getting past them was Alpaca to push forward into the placings, and getting well back was Whitey's gone. Winfield Black's gone. He's out comfortably clear. Alpaca's run to second. Super Rooster third. Then you're laughing. That'd be followed in by Angelic Star in the last pair. Whitey's gone and Just a Boy. We just had too much pace. He could do what he wanted at the first bend because he was clear. He's beaten them off the lids. $1.40 on the tote. Well, I tell you what, you can keep that. You're entitled to it. He was certainly helped by Whitey's gone, blundering the start badly. And he was clear at the first bend, so it didn't matter. And he's comfortably in for another one. And Matt Roberts gets his third of the day. Racing, Waterbug hops out nicely. Inazuma showed out early as well and driving hard there. Call Me Ralph has found the lead. Back and behind them then we've got Allegro Master and almost got it, trying to get into the act. Then we've got Sir Richie further back to Freedom Flyer and Zebediah across the top. Call Me Ralph, he runs to the outside, but surely they can't gun him down. Inazuma's trying hard and so's Allegro Master. Call Me Ralph, good on ya. Win 34. Then we had Inazuma and Allegro Master. Back and behind those runners then. Fourth over Waterbug, the favourite narrowly from Almost Got It. And they'll be followed back and behind them by Sir Richie, Freedom Flower and Zebediah. Call Me $14. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't tipping him, I had him in for third. $14 for Call Me Ralph. People who have backed him will just be cheering. And hopping out in front, just amazing. Racing, Narahoya Fair Break and Allegro Chaser goes out hard and gets underneath Stella Force, who tries to come across. Berlin is starting to sail up and around the outside. They'll be followed section trying to get around runners. So too is Stevie's Magic, the last pair of Choc de Ellis and Corborn Porsche. Into the straight they come. Allegro Chaser in front. All in Berlin tries hard. Allegro Chaser all in Berlin. Section to third, a nice run, and Narahoya home in fourth spot. Then Stella Force. Back behind those runners we had Choc de Ellis, Stevie's Magic and Corborn Porsche. Allegro Chaser wins the last, and Lisa Ahern gets 6 for the day. Another from the Collision Hi-Fi Allegro Litter. Gee, section's done well off a slow beginning.